So how do we get our dogs to pay attention to us? Well, first you want to start inside your home with no distractions, making sure
Yes.
that you are paying your dog when they look at you. Basically, you want to make sure that your dog knows a marker so that
Yes.
when you mark the behavior, you reward them. So you're marking the behavior of looking up at you, and
Yes.
then you're going to mark it and reward it. So this is going to start inside
Yes.
your home. Baby steps. Every time your dog looks at you, you
Yes.
mark it with a yes or a clicker and you pay the dog. So after the dog knows the concept of looking at you while they're being rewarded, you can take it outside and maybe on a long leash or a leash, just walk and just pay attention to your dog as you're walking and then marking
Yes.
the behavior when they look at you. You mark with a yes and then you pay the dog. Every time the dog looks up at you, you want to pay the dog for looking at you. You want to mark that behavior. Any behavior you want your dog to do, you must mark it and reward it. So here I have Honey. I have a little higher reward because we're outside, the grass, the people, the distractions around, cars. So the moment she looks at me in my face, I'm going to mark it and reward it. Yes. 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 And after a few of these repetitions that they're focused on you, what you want to do is you want to maybe take a few steps. Let's go. And stop. See if they look up at you. She hears keys. She thinks it's a dog. It's a distraction. So I'm going to mark it the moment she looks up at me. This might take some time. You can prompt her to look at you, but then she's going to be depending on that. So you stay still. I prefer doing it on pavement because there's not as many smells as on the grass. Yes. Let's go. Move around. Stop. Yes. Move around. Let's go. You can pay this too if you want. I'm waiting for eye contact. Yes. And then you repeat this training, lots of repetitions. For most dogs, it's going to be faster than others. Every dog is an individual, separate individual. So just take your time. Don't get frustrated if your dog's not doing it. Maybe it's the environment. Maybe you want to start inside the house. Yes. Maybe it's the reward. Maybe you're using kibble on a situation, on an area there's so many distractions that the distractions take over instead of the reward. She's looking. Yes. Even if it's just a glance in the beginning, you want to mark it and reward. And this is how you're going to start building that focus on you, even on your walks. Yes. I always say practice makes improvement. Let's go. Good. Yes. Good girl. Let's go.